It doesn't matter whether or not my brother died. I watched him die. So what are you gonna do now? I was there. I literally reported it to the police, which, if it wasn't for me, that guy would have probably still been alive. So what now? Like, you don't want me to mention my dead brother? Then I'll mention me. He tried to rip me out of the window. He busted the window open. Now what? Okay. Okay. You don't want me to mention my dead brother because then you want to say that I don't care. That's why. You want a reason because then you're going to be like, oh, see, she doesn't talk about her dead brother. She's asking for money, but she's not mentioning that her brother died because she doesn't care. Either way, you don't like something. You're trying to find a reason not to like something. You think I'm stupid, but I'm not stupid. Yes, I did dye my hair. I re-dyed it. But yeah, it's so crazy. You literally want to sit here and find some reason. So then you could say, like, look, see, she's asking for money from a GoFundMe, but she hasn't even buried her brother, and she didn't mention her dead brother. So that means she must not want to bury him. Like, I'm not dumb. The only thing I have to say about Amber Reed, I know that she lied about her weight loss journey, but her aunt coming out and everyone's like, oh, her aunt ate her up. No, her aunt's trying to make a quick buck off of the whole situation by saying that the family doesn't like Amberlyn Reed. If you don't like her, then why are you making videos about her? No one needed to know you were the aunt. And yes, she did mention her. I understand that she mentioned her online. But move on. You're just literally milking the situation to make money. You're not any better than she is. And you literally condone the behavior because why are you now speaking out when you could have spoke out years ago? Makes no sense. And if she did speak out years ago, I don't know. I don't keep up with Amberlyn Reed's family drama and stuff like that. But I feel like when family usually comes out about someone, it's because they literally think that they're gonna make cash. That's all I think. They see dollar signs and that's why they talk about things because the dollar signs get big in their eyes, like Mr. Krabs. No joke. Like, seriously. It gives Mr. Krabs vibes because you're greedy. Like, do you even really care about calling her out on her terrible behavior? Or do you care because you're making money? When most of these people talk about these situations, they don't have their gifts off. I have my gifts on. If I want to receive gifts, I can. Thank you. But how are you gonna sit here and call someone out on their horrible behavior while having gifts on, and having and being in the creator program? If you really don't care about money, in the sense that you really want to prove that you're calling out said person on behavior, turn off your gifts when you go live, and literally don't be in the creator program and make videos over 1 minute. Period. I'm not gonna sit here and tell people not how to make money, but it's giving weird when family members all of a sudden want to come out and speak out against someone. No, it's because they're making money. Because they know people are gonna be on their side. Do you know how much money her aunt is probably making off the whole situation? Because everybody would support her over Amberlyn Reed. I know how social media works. When family members usually come to the internet, it's because that they believe they're gonna make loads of money, and then they don't. And then watch, when they do something, they're gonna do something people don't like, get exposed, and then get canceled, and then be mad. She is. I know she's gonna lash out on people because she's not getting the money that she wants. Watch. When she doesn't start making money or she doesn't see anything, she's gonna attack people. That's how it usually works. I literally don't make lots of money on here. I do make money, but I've never lashed out on supporters. It's always trolls. My supporters know I'm not talking about them, so try again. And if that was the case, I wouldn't be live right now. There are people that that don't receive lions and they end the live stream. Like people that don't receive big gifts and they're like, if you don't send a big gift, I'm gonna end the live stream. I've never been one of those people. I don't care. Like yeah, I said like, oh, I made 51 cents and I've been here for 2 hours. Like of course because I'm not gonna be here like 2 hours of work or like it'll be like 4 or 5 hours and I've only made 31 cents. Like, no, I could spend my time focusing on things that are going to make me money, right? That are going to make me successful rather than going live talking to people who literally I read the comments, I answer questions, and they continue to say I don't engage. Like it's so weird. Like literally, I will be engaging and then you're like, you don't engage enough. Because I'm not giving attention to the stupid comments that people leave that you want me to give attention to, then stay mad. I don't have to give attention to those dumb comments because then you're going to be mad that I don't. Okay, well, I don't care. I don't have to interact with those comments. Dang, it's really windy. This is the song that I kept thinking was being played. I don't have to be quiet. It's a live stream where I talk. It's my live stream. If you don't like it, you can leave. Oh, actually, since you said hush, here. We'll show you who really has to be quiet. There you go. It's just funny. And it just bothers people that are not mad. And when I talk about things, like they say, oh, you're mad. I'm not mad. I'm literally listening to music. I could be bothered. I could care less. My hair is really like, look, see, it's all flat and dead. Well, not dead, but just flat. Like, it doesn't stay up or have volume. Like, maybe because I need like hairspray and then some type of to keep it up. We could be like in the live, it's free. Hold on. Yeah, it is a green screen. For products do I use? I have it right here. It's the Curl Enhancing Smoothie from Shea Moisture. And as you can see, I have a lot of this in storage. I need to pull my other ones out and use them. But I buy it because it's buried in storage and I can't find it. I have so many. Because someone bought me like the thing from my wish list and it had the conditioner, the shampoo, and this, and I was like, thank you. But yeah, see, I'm running out. It's coconut and hibiscus, I think. It's silk protein and neem oil. It's coconut. It has coconut and hibiscus with silk protein and neem oil. It's moisturized and curl define thick curly hair. But I don't have a diffuser. It's in storage, so otherwise I would be using a blow dryer and a diffuser to diffuse my hair, so that way the curls look a lot better. But yeah, you know, that's just sucks, but it is what it is. And plus, I don't need to wash my hair every day because I only wash my hair once a week because that's my hair. Like, people are like, ew, you wash your hair once a week? Unless you have this hair texture, which someone disagree with me, I know my hair. So, yeah. If you wash your hair, like, if I wash my hair more than once a week, I would be ruining my hair. Like, you need to, like, literally figure out how often to wash your hair because you could be damaging your hair. Like, there is some stuff in your hair naturally that literally is meant to be there. If you're always like, of course you can take showers, but just like, you know, there are like people take showers almost every day, right? But like, you gotta be careful with what you're doing with your hair. You could damage it. Like, I bleached my hair twice. That's why I'm like, well, if my hair after this dye session, I'm probably not gonna dye it again because I don't want to keep dyeing my hair and keep bleaching my hair and keep ruining it. Like, yeah, I straighten my hair a lot with no heat protectant sometimes, so my hair is kind of like damaged. Because if your hair takes a long time to dry and it's holding on to moisture, it's dry. But the thing is like, I never really thought to take care of my hair because when you straighten your hair or you use a lot of heat products with no heat protectant, that is not good. But you know, I straightened it a lot. Rat's nest. That is okay. Well, then you're a texturist. Sorry. It is what it is. You're a texturist. Like, literally making fun of someone's hair is weird. But okay. Like, there's people that say that, oh, your hair is a bird's nest, it's a rat's nest, it's okay. Like, let's see you take care of this hair. Okay. Like, you don't even have it. It's like, that's why I keep it up a lot of the time, just in a bun, because yeah, I don't know what to do with this hair. See? People told me to shut my bitch ass up because I just literally made you mad for no reason. I said you're a texturist and you got mad. Like, see, I could literally just say anything and it makes people mad. Okay, let's play something. Oh, look, suavemente, suavemente, besame, do 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 do, suave, suave. I remember that song. They used to play that all the time at this. Every middle school dance we had, they played. I could name like the top songs they always played at every dance. Like, we would have dances during the day. Like, my middle school, this was funny. And if people went to middle school with me, because I know there's one person that did, they can like vouch. Well, no, actually, we went to a middle school together, but this is a different one. Anyways, this middle school, we had dances during the day, and if you had like, um, I what is it? Not ICP. If you had ISS, which is like where they send you, I was there for like 3 days because I went to ISS twice. Once because I told this kid that I was gonna. He was bullying me really badly. I was just sitting and he was right behind me and he kept on, and I got mad. Finally, I slammed my fist down. I told him I'm a unalive you, but I said I'm a KIL you because he bullied me badly. Like these, him and his friend always bullied me, so I got mad. I had anger issues in middle school. Okay, I was angry because I called my teacher a jackass because um someone had wrote my name on a paper and threw it on the floor, and he told me to pick it up because it had my name on it, and I'm like, why didn't I do that? And he's like, well, pick it up. Why am I picking up someone else's trash? Like that's not my job. My job is to go to school and learn. And you're targeting me because it had my name on it. You could clearly see that's not my handwriting. Like teachers know their students' handwriting, and that clearly wasn't my handwriting. But I called him up, and they didn't even give me ISS the second time because they already knew. They were like, oh, here he is again. Like they didn't even give me ISS because they knew what type of teacher he was. So yeah. So I got ISS. I was there for like 3 days, and you have to write like, so if you're in ISS, like that was my first time. You have to write like I will not blah blah blah, like how the beginning of The Simpsons is where he writes on the chalkboard over and over again. You have to do that. But if you've been in ISS for 10 days, or not 10 days, 10 times, they make you write the rules 10 times each. So if I would have went there a second time, I would have had to write the rules twice. So each rule I would have had to write it twice, and there was like 20, but it's crazy. So anyways, we had these dances during school, and if you had ISS, you couldn't go, and you buy a ticket, and it's during school until the end of school. So they also have other activities for you to do if you don't want to go to the dance. So you could watch a movie. They would play a movie. You could go to the bosque because the school was right by the bosque. You could go do arts and crafts or whatever other activities they would say, well, go to these ones if you don't want to go to the dance or whatever. Every dance they always played Superman, like Crank That Soldier, like Crank That Soldier Boy. They always used to play Dance Dance by Fall Out Boy. It was always Suavemente, you know? It was always that one. Um Man, they played the same, like every dance was always like those songs. They always played those songs. They never played any like different songs. Oh, I just remember. It's just crazy, you know. How have I not fallen off yet? I don't know. Like every so often, there's like one video that goes viral every year. But yeah, it's just crazy. Oh, I'm gonna like take these off after a week and let my nails rest for a week and then put the other ones on that I got. But yeah, distance. We're falling apart. Have time. Distance. A narcissist is someone who blames people for their actions. I'm far from a narcissist. You literally document harassing me. Hello, you literally have. There's literal proof that people have doxed me. They have made um literal kidnapping kits with guns, masks, and rope. They have literally sent me stuff through DoorDash. Narcissists blame people for things that they do, and they say, oh, it's your fault that I did that to you. Do you not know what a narcissist is? Because I'm not even a narcissist. How am I blaming people for stuff that is literally documented that they did? There's a literal video of the police coming to my house because someone called the police. And literally in my chat, someone would say they called the police on you. The police are coming. Are we not stupid? This stuff is documented. It's literally documented that people have doxed me, including my brother's ex. Someone literally told me that my brother's ex told people what his car was when he had that Land Rover, and they followed him to where he lived. It's literally there. There's so many police reports that I have that are in the system. It's not even crazy because I reported to the police these threats. That is not someone that is narcissist. You're sitting here calling me a narcissist. I'm not blaming you for what you're doing to me. It's documented. I didn't do that to myself. I definitely didn't do that to myself because there's proof in the Discord. They're the ones that did it. Like they literally, anytime they were sending someone to the door, whether it be DoorDash or some man from a dating app, they would always comment, "Are you ready to die?" That was what their key sentence was when they were gonna send someone to my door. Are you ready to die? It's on my tablet. I have to go get my tablet. Everything is backed up on my tablet because that girl thought she damaged my Android and thought that she literally was going to that is so crazy. She thought she was damaging my Android and getting rid of the evidence when everything backs up to Android. So any Android device that I get, it'll back up to that device. So my brother's ex, she took my Android phone and she destroyed it. She admitted to stealing my phone that my brother and her gave me, which I paid it off because I was paying the phone bill. So technically I paid off the phone and was paying the phone bill. It was a free, yes, she did. She went on live and admitted it. We showed it to the cops. My brother said, call the cops. He was sitting in the car listening to the live stream. She got mad because I said, you took my Android phone, you stole it. Okay, so what happened was is that I literally said I said, I'm not going to sit here and blame her and say that she took my phone. But I was on live and she said something that pissed me off. So I said, she took my phone. She went on live and she said, yeah, I took your phone and I destroyed it too. When we were sleeping in the car, my brother went to help her move because that dumb guy of hers left her in a room and did not pay. So then she didn't pay the room. And my brother helped her move. And when he helped her move, he dropped us off at the library. He went to help her move. That's when my phone was in the side door. She took the phone from the side door and damaged it. And it traced it back to where she was living. It literally traced it back to the place she was staying at, which was Studio 6. And I was like, well, maybe it's not there, you know. I didn't want to believe it, but I was like, that's weird. Sure enough, it was where she was staying. She admitted on live to taking it. We showed the police, and they made a report.